Welcome to the Windows and Computer channel, and of course we are in December of 2020. That means that we'll have a couple of videos kind of looking at what 2021 will bring for us in Windows. And the first, I think the first thing to talk about is Windows 10X, which is going to be a thing in the spring of 2021. We have speculations. We have all sorts of little things, but what we're learning as we're getting closer is that Microsoft might actually kind of launch this very low key. Now, a lot of you have been coming back to me with comments saying, well, this is for dual screen devices. You don't know what you're talking about. Actually, it's because you're very, very late in the real news. At the beginning, yes, it was to be on dual screen devices. It is not anymore. This is going to be on laptops and low powered laptops. They are aiming at sub $500 laptops, which means that if you buy a cheap laptop, for $400, I think the first thing you'll have to check is, does this come with real Windows or Windows 10X? And here's the fear. When Microsoft released the famous Windows RT when Windows 8 came out, the biggest problem is people were purchasing these devices. It said it had Windows, so everybody gets in the feel that Windows is Windows, so I can install my stuff. But quickly, and I've seen a lot of comments on that here on the channel where people didn't understand why some of the tricks and some of the things that I was talking about didn't work on their devices with Windows RT. Well, that was an ARM kind of, a stripped down on ARM version of Windows that was not compatible with, Win32 apps, which is what everybody wants in Windows, actually. And this is history about to repeat itself, maybe, because Windows 10X, although running on Intel, is still not capable of running Win32 apps in its first version coming out this spring. And I think that is a huge mistake on the part of Microsoft. They should have, waited more if they needed time to release this with Win32 support. It will eventually. It will have Win32 app support in 2022, apparently. What they are aiming at with Windows 10X is low-powered PCs, sub $500, and they say that what they will be actually trying to hit in the market is business and education. So this is going to be interesting to see. Apparently, it's going to be a very low-key release. So that means it's going to be kind of released in... We don't necessarily going to hear that much about it, except on the tech news and here on the channel, because we'll know about it. But that's going to be kind of interesting to see. But I think it's already a big problem that it can't run Win32 apps. For those that wonder what that means you get Windows 10X, and because of its lack of running Win32 apps, it means the first thing you'll want to do is go and get Google Chrome, or maybe that favorite program or whatever you're using. Well, you won't be able, because they aren't compatible. They won't be able to run. The only place you'll be able to get software will be through what will be probably a Microsoft store within Windows 10X. But that already tells us that it might be more of a failure than anything else. It is interesting because let's compare this to the past. Windows RT, Windows 10S, none of that has worked. None of that has, taken off. And the major problem with that was, but you're blocking what Windows users want. It's to install your favorite programs, your favorite apps. And it's hard to understand that Microsoft doesn't see that that's the only thing that Windows users want, meaning stop doing versions of Windows that can't run Win32 apps. that is, useless. Windows 10 on ARM also gets the same problem. It is lacking support for what people want to do on their PCs. So that is on track for sometime in March or April of 2021. It will, like I said, be on lower powered devices. It's a stripped down version of Windows 10, basically, that can't run Win32 apps. And it is going to get seamless updates through the background, a little bit like your smartphone does right now, which technically should make it a little better. Well, we'll see, and we'll see what all of this is about when it actually gets there. But right now, it doesn't look good the way they want to start sending that out. Maybe they'll have a low-key event this year, and maybe next year is going to be the big fanfare of 2022 of here's Windows 10 X that runs whatever you want. But for now, 2021, I don't think is going to be a great year for Windows 10 X for the moment. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.